help you today?
Yeah, hi. I had a voicemail message and I was returning y'all's call.
What was the voicemail about?
I didn't really understand it. It was like really garbagey and crackly, and my box was full, so I only got like 30 seconds of the voicemail.
Yeah, can I have your first and your last name so I can
Yeah,
verify for what reason you got a call from our.
yeah, no problem. My first name is Jimmy, and my last name is Hafa.
Mm-hmm. Can you come up with the last name?
It's Hafa.
Can you spell out your last name?
Yeah, that's Hoffa. Hafa.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me just check it out, okay?
No problem.
Yeah, hello. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I am. I'm here.
Yeah. Did you receive any kind of calls or any messages from a local police department so far?
No, sir, I've not heard from the Charles County Sheriff's Department or the Maryland State Police. Neither one of them have contacted me.
The reason we tried to contact you was to inform you regarding some legal enforcement action that is filed on your social security.
What do
We
you
got an order
mean?
to suspend your social because
Why?
we got an order to because we have found many suspicious activities that are going on under your social security number. So do you have anything to say about that?
I've not done anything suspicious on my social security number in years. I've not done anything wrong.
The, your social security number is compromised, and more than
By
doubt,
who?
like maybe someone is trying to use your information.
By the Russians?
Yeah, the reason we're calling you, like, that is the reason we're calling you before you face any legal consequences from the federal government.
I'm
Yeah,
not going back to jail. Not again. I can't do that.
yeah, you got nothing to worry because we're here to help you so that nothing goes
Okay.
wrong under your name. Like,
Alright,
if
because
you're not the one who's behind,
I can't go back to jail.
yeah. So yeah, now I'll give you the information what exactly is
Okay.
going on with your social. So you listen to me carefully, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So before I go ahead and give out information, can I verify your social so I can explain what this case is all about?
Yeah, last 46869.
6869. Now
Right.
I'll give you some important information. I'll give you
Alright.
some important information, so you'll have to note it down. So can you quickly grab a pen and a paper and let me know when you're ready?
Yeah, sure. Hold on one second. I got this
Yeah.
piece of paper that Cindy wrote her name down on last night at the bar. She was social distancing on my penis. Alright, I got the paper
I
and
re-
a
I-
pencil.
yeah. So now you can note down the case ID number. The case
Okay.
ID number is D it's DC
DC
701. Yeah,
7010.
DC 7010.
Got it. Okay.
And the second is the warrant ID. The
Oh,
warrant
no,
ID
no,
is
no, 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 hold
five
up. Hold up. There's a warrant? A warrant for what?
for the activities that are going on under your social because
Yeah,
we don't know who the real culprit is at this point of.
but you said that you know that it's not me. Like, why is there a warrant for me?
Yeah, and
I can't go back to
you got
jail.
you got nothing to worry. Okay, we're just here to
Okay.
help you. You just know the information that I'm giving you. I'll tell you what you
Okay.
need to do with that information. Okay.
All right. Thank you,
Yeah. So
ma'am.
the warrant ID is yeah, it's 53
Five
seven
three
five
seven five.
seven
Okay.
five
Okay.
42
42. All right. I
42.
got you. I got that.
Yeah, and you can note down my name and my page ID as well. My name is
Okay.
Alex Cooper.
Alex Poop.
Yeah, and my page ID is SA
Hold on. SA
9325. 9
99235.
93. No, it's 9325.
9325. Okay, so it's Alex
Yeah,
Pooper.
correct.
SSA
Yeah. So
9325. Alex Pooper.
yeah,
Got it.
yeah, correct. Yeah. So now I'll go ahead and read out the legal charges that are against your name. So I'll highly appreciate you if you don't interrupt me in between while I'm speaking. I'll give you
Okay.
fair enough chance to speak and raise your questions once I'm done. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, Mr. Pooper, I would never interrupt you while you were talking.
So I'll give you the information. So I don't want you to interrupt me in between while I'm
I,
speaking. I'll give you fair enough chance to speak and raise your questions once I'm done. Okay?
okay, Officer Pooper, I would never interrupt you when you were talking. My mom raised me better than that, Mr. Pooper. I would never interrupt you while you were talking.
Yeah. So your social has been found suspicious for criminal activities in the state border of Texas in the city of El
Okay.
Paso. So have you ever been to the state of Texas? Have you been
Am,
to the state of Texas before?
am I allowed to talk now, Mr. Pooper? Because I don't want to interrupt you. That wasn't a rhetorical
Yeah. Have you
question,
been to
was
the
it?
state of Texas?
I've
Yeah.
never been to the
Have you
country of
been?
Texas.
So like, we started the investigation when we found an abandoned car on the south border of Texas in the city of El Paso. We found some blood as well as some amount of drugs inside the car, and after the investigation, we found that the car was rented under your name and under your social information. So have you
Okay.
rented any cars in the recent time?
Um, I rented one for my cousin Randy. He needed a car and he lives out there in Texas. I rented him a car.
You rented him a car, right?
Right, my cousin Randy. He's fallen on hard times with this coronavirus and whatnot. He doesn't have a house or anything, so he was living out of the rental car.
So like, what was the make and model of the vehicle that you rented for your cousin?
I'm really not sure. He rented it from Enterprise, but I'm not sure. He didn't tell me what the make and model was. I just know that it has a comfy back seat that he's been sleeping in, and he said there's plenty of room for the baby in the trunk.
So like, we also found two addresses which was linked with the title of the vehicle. So one of the address
Okay.
led us to the state of
Did you?
Pennsylvania, to the city of Raleigh.
No,
Yeah, it was
Randy's never lived in Pennsylvania. Did you find any poopy diapers in the car? Because if you did, then maybe it was Randy and his baby.
yeah, we it was an apartment like which was raided by the U.S. Marshals, but unfortunately
Okay.
there was no one inside the residence. But they
Oh,
got
that's a
success. They
shame.
recovered 8 to 9 pounds of cocaine, which is an abusive drugs, and some documentation from financial institutes such as Chase Bank, Bank of
Yeah.
America, and U.S. Bank, etc. And all this
Oh,
entire paper has our name on it, and
y'all did. Did y'all? Did
thousands
y'all
of
go
dollars.
back? Did y'all go back
Yeah,
to see if somebody came home later? Like maybe somebody's there right now that could clear this all up for me. Could y'all go check?
hmm yeah. Hello.
Yeah, can y'all go down to the house and like check to see maybe somebody came back and they can clear this all up with you guys and let you know that it wasn't me. I know she saw me doing it
Yeah,
on
the
the table.
investigation.
She saw me in the bathroom, but it wasn't me.
The investigation is going on, okay? But there
Okay.
was like some paper document, there was some paper documentation with all under your name, so like, and also like there was which was raided by the U.S. Marshals, and they found like 8 to 9 pounds of cocaine and some
Yeah.
documentation from financial institutes such as Bank of America, and U.S. Bank, and all this entire paperwork has our name on it. And thousands of dollars has been wired from these bank accounts locally and internationally. So it's totally suspicious to us. That is the
Yeah.
reason we, as a Social Security
But it
Administration of
wasn't
Texas,
me.
has filed a case against.
It wasn't me.
So, so like, so in this regard, we also did a background check on you, and we found that your bank contains genuine records and your social has not
Yeah,
complained in the past. So that's the reason
right.
we're trying to reach you before you face any legal consequences from federal government. Now, as
Right.
we're having a very short time, and what you've done is totally against the law of the United States government, I'll have to go and sign the arrest warrant and suspend your social right away.
No, no, you
Now, let me
won't.
know if you have any questions.
No, no, you can't do that. I'm trying to buy a house, and I need my social security number to buy a house next week. So it would really mess me
Like,
up if you got
you
rid of my social security. If you're not an American, you can't buy a
yeah,
house.
you so like you mean to say that like you're not involved in all the activities that are going on under your name, right?
I haven't done drug trafficking for years.
So, at this point of time, like, do you have any problem with your social in the past, like someone else trying to file taxes under your name or under your social?
No, not in the last 20 years since I've been out of prison. I've never had a problem with my social security number ever.
So, like, have you been to any online website for job application, loan application, or any mortgages?
I did go on this adult website the other day, and to verify my age, they needed my birth date, my social security number, my mother's maiden name, my favorite pet. I think that was it. I think that's all they asked.
So, have you been doing any online shopping recently, like Amazon, eBay, or any online shopping websites, anything like that?
Well, I mean, it seems like you probably know the answer to that, boy. I mean, the coronavirus is going on, and like, I can't go outside and see the people, so I have to get it done here at the house. So everything's got to be delivered. So yes, I've been on that eBay and I've been on that Amazon and
Hmm. See, what happens is when you apply for job or loan application online, you put your
yeah,
personal details, and that information
right. I
gets
did on the
compromised.
porn
And
site too.
something, and the same thing happens when you do online shopping. You put your credit card and your debit card details, and that information gets misused by the culprit. So at this point of time, like
Yeah,
if you agree to help the Department of DEA, the Drug Enforcement Administration Department, in this
yeah.
case, you can put your file and your arrest warrant on hold, as we have to
For
find the
how long?
culprit who have used your information to work. Mhm.
How long are we gonna put it on hold? Cause like,
So like, are you willing
is
to
it?
cooperate with the DEA?
Well, it depends. Can I get what do they call that?
Hello?
Where? Yeah. Can I get one of those things? What do they call
Yeah.
that? One of those things where like you guys forgive everything I've ever done wrong if I cooperate with you guys. Anonymity, I think it is.
Yeah,
Can I get
yeah.
anonymity?
If you cooperate with us, like we'll make sure that nothing goes wrong under your name, because you're
What
not the one who is doing all these activities, right? Our
what if
duty
it
is just
does?
to find the culprit and
What if it doesn't have to do with this
I'm sorry.
case? What if it doesn't have to do with this case? Can I still get anonymity for that, or do I have to like face the charges for those crimes?
Yeah, I'll tell you what you need to do. Okay. So like,
Okay. Well,
see, I'll try. I'll
I'm looking for total anonymity. If you can give me that, I will cooperate with you guys.
Yeah, we'll make sure that your name is cleared out of this name. If you're innocent, we'll make sure that we'll clear your name out of this case, like
Well,
in
I'm
the
innocent of
next
this
24 hours.
crime. Yeah, well, I'm innocent of this crime. I'm
So,
looking for anonymity for all the crimes. I don't know if that makes
so
sense.
like, I'll go. I'll go ahead and transfer this call to the DEA, the Drug
Okay.
Enforcement Administration Department.
All
You
right.
go ahead, speak to them, let them know that you're not the one who did this and that someone else has stolen your identity, okay?
Okay, and they'll clear me of all my crimes, right? That's what you said?
Yeah, they'll tell you they'll
Okay.
explain you each and everything, okay?
It'll
And
be
make sure
good
we
to
don't
have
lose
that murder
connection
off my
because
chest.
this call is federally recorded. Make sure we don't lose connection. We'll contact this recording at the courthouse, which will be used in favor of you, okay? If you're no line.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you for holding the line. Thank you for your patience. This is
Yeah.
Officer Jeffrey Brown from the Drug Enforcement Administration.
Yeah, hi,
Who am I
Officer
speaking
Brown.
with?
Yeah, my name is Jimmy Hoffa. I was transferred over to you from Officer Pooper.
Okay. Social number, Mr. J.
Okay.
What's your last four digit of social security number, sir?
6869. I told that to Officer
It's
Pooper already.
six.
Yeah,
Okay, it's
6869.
six eight six nine.
Yeah, I told Officer Pooper that
Okay.
already.
Okay. Give me the
Okay.
moment. And what's your case ID number? Can I have the case? Can I have the case ID number, please?
Yes, ma'am. The case ID was DC
Yeah, the previous
7010.
officer provided the case.
I just gave it to you. 7010
Okay.
DC.
Okay. Yes, sir. So have you ever
Yeah.
been to the state of Texas before?
No, I told the
Okay, like
officer. I told Officer Pooper that my cousin Randy lives out there, and I rented him a car. But I've never been to Texas myself. Just my cousin Randy. He's on hard times right now, so I rented him a car. But I've never been to Texas. I don't know if that makes sense.
okay. Okay, and what's your date of birth now?
January the 1st, 1982. I told all this to Officer Pooper. Why am I repeating myself
Okay, sir.
again?
Sir, because your call has been transferred to the Drug Enforcement Administration, and
Okay.
before this you are speaking with the Social Security Administration Department. So that's the reason we need the
Right.
verification, okay?
Oh, it doesn't sound like the
Thank
same
you.
place at all. Officer Pooper was telling me that you'll give me full anonymity if I help you with this case. He said that I could have full anonymity for all my crimes.
Okay. So here you are willing to cooperate with our department to clear your name out of this case, correct?
Right, but I also want all my other crimes expunged. And Officer Pooper said that she would do that.
Okay, so sir. Now, did you have any problem with your social number, like someone is trying to file the taxes under your name and under your social number before this?
I told Officer Pooper, like when I got out of jail, I haven't had anybody try to use my social security number since I've been out of jail. I've been out for 20 years now, and I've never had any problems with the government again since then. I told all this to Officer Pooper.
Okay. So here you are on this recorded line with
Right.
me. My name is
Yes.
Jeffrey Brown from the DEA department again.
Jeffy Duty
And if you
Brown.
want my batch
Okay.
ID number, sir, no, it's Jeffrey Brown, sir.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, and note down the batch ID number also, which is DEA 145.
Okay, that makes sense. DEA 145. Okay.
Okay, so
All
here
right.
now the courthouse of Texas has
Okay.
decided to get your social security number suspended because
No, you're not.
it's
You're not
causing
doing that.
significant.
I've had that social security number since I was born, and I've never been to the country of Texas. You guys aren't doing nothing to my social security. I'm American.
Yes, sir. Let me complete first, sir. Okay.
Okay, but I'm an
The
American.
courthouse of Texas has.
I don't understand what Texas
All right.
has to do with America.
Here, the courthouse of Texas has decided to get your number suspended because it's causing significant and continuous harm based on trail of evidence. We
Yeah.
have got an three serious allegations charged against the culprit for
Okay.
the felony drug offense, which is drug trafficking, money laundering, and theft by
Okay.
deception.
Yeah, but it wasn't me that
Now,
did it. It was somebody else that did it. And like I said before, I don't understand what the country of Texas has to do with the United States of America. I
yes, sir,
bleed,
it's been
red,
a
white, and
state of
blue.
it's it's been a state of Texas, sir, not a country. It's the state of
Um,
Texas and the
I'm
city of
pretty,
Pennsylvania.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure as of July 1st, Texas became its own country. It ceded from the United States
Okay.
government. They didn't like being part of the Trump administration, so they became their own country again. I'm sure you heard about that.
Sir, here, considering the following allegation, a state
Okay.
courthouse of Texas has decided decided to get your social security number suspended as
Well, how can they
we
do
have
that?
an active trail of
How can they do that when they're not even part of this country anymore? They're not part of America. How can Texas do that?
sir. You can get the new social security number and the
Okay.
tomorrow morning,
Okay, how?
and
Are
there
you
will
gonna
be a two
FedEx
government
it to me?
officer.
Are you gonna FedEx it to
No, sir.
me?
There will be,
Wire shark it?
sir.
What are we
There will
gonna
be
do?
a. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Sir, there will be a two government officer tomorrow morning come at your residence to provide you
Okay,
documentation
why?
and complete the necessary criteria to provide you a new social security number.
Okay, but can I keep
Okay,
my? I can't keep my old social security number. Why don't you give the criminals a new social security number instead of messing with mine? Just give the criminals a new one to use. I'm sure that would work out for everybody.
sir. Hello? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You can keep your old social number because,
Okay.
sir, now your old social security number going to be suspended and you will get a new one by tomorrow
No.
morning.
Give
And
give the criminals a new one. I want to keep my social security number. Give it the new one to the criminals.